Hey, folks, Quilly team here, and welcome to our special Ara History Untold sponsored live stream this week. We are moving some things around. Last week, we finished our Let's Play of Ara History Untold. We were playing as Germany, and we were playing at a pretty high difficulty. We smashed it. Hey, Ingo, thanks for the bits! Ha! Much appreciated. And I am very excited for whenever the 1.1 update for Ara drops. Very hyped for that. But as I said, this live stream here is a sponsored live stream, sponsored by the Xbox Game Studios, which is awfully nice of them. And they have a special challenge. So there's going to be a special sort of one-off stream for Ara. And if you were a little confused about the schedule, we just flipped the two games around. Terra Invicta will be on Wednesday, because Ara is today. So they have sent me a package, and inside this, the box is another box. Now, this apparently contains cards which will have special challenges for us. And that's what we're going to be looking at today. Also, it's going to be telling us what leader to play as. So let me pop this open and remove the foam insert and reveal. Woo, I like the purple. Looks like we're going to be playing as Elizabeth the First. And is that a coin? Ooh, that's a nice coin. Is it the same on both sides? Oh, I was hoping it is the same on both sides. I was hoping that it had a different reverse than obverse so that we could use it for decision making. I guess I could still use it for decision making and just make whatever decision I want. But that's quite nifty. I like that. Let me pop it in. And yeah, very sort of purple this. Did I say Victoria? Elizabeth the First. So we got this pack of cards. And let me pop open the plastic wrapper here. There we go. Mm-hmm. Boom, 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 boom. Do-do-do. Yeah, Xbox Game Studio is the publisher for the game. I mean, I'm playing on Steam. I wonder if it's on Game Pass. I didn't check because I got a code, so I've got it on Steam. But yeah, Xbox is the publisher. Which is, I think, one of the reasons I talked about this last stream when we ended. It feels like there is a lot of support behind this title. We're getting like post-release surveys. We've gotten lots of like hot fixes and small patches since release. Like small patches, massive balance patches since release already, and it hasn't been very long. And a huge preview already for the big 1.1 sort of quality of life release that's going to add sort of nationwide economy managers and all kinds of that jazz like that. And I think that's the thing. I think there's a real commitment here. This is not like a little indie game that doesn't necessarily have the support behind it to do great things. I think they have big plans for this game. Anyway, I got my deck here. So we've got a variety of challenge cards. Oh my god, there's like a ton of them. Let me give this a shuffle and see what we get. Ooh, okay. Problem with cards is big, very hard to shuffle. Xbox has been a great publishing studio recently. That's true. And one of the things I like about it is for many, all, I don't know, of their games, it does feel like there's very much a, like, PC as a, what's the term for it? But like, you know, like a prime target, right? It's not a console release that happens to get a PC port. First class. PC releases are first class sort of thing, right? Okay, so shuffle, draw, and we're going to get, okay, our challenge is just going to be build your first triumph. I'm going to treat this as how quick can we build a triumph? For those of you who don't know, a triumph in Ara is a world wonder, is basically what it is. So we are going to focus on how quick can we build a wonder, which makes me think Stonehenge might be good. I can't remember how many triumphs there are in the first age. All right, let's start a new game. So Elizabeth is here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, most important question. What outfit are we going to use? Right, we got the default red. Sort of golden yellow. I like the green. It goes nicely with the hair. Then we've got not just a recolor, but a new outfit. I mean, this is pretty impressive. And then we got the modern day outfit. Just snazzy. Well, modern day. This gives me kind of maybe a 1950s kind of vibe, but it's very snazzy. England is red. That's true. The ruff is divine. Tis. Big collar or red regular? What's the one on the card? Actually, interestingly enough, I mean, it's this outfit, right? The one that comes in 3 different colors. It's this outfit, but quite a bit darker. Kind of almost, kind of a brown of some kind. Some version of brown. Which honestly would be pretty nice. But, I mean, the red might be the closest. I think we should do this. Let's go with the red. Yeah, modern is giving Elizabeth II vibe. I know, right? And yeah, it would have been nice. Let's throw Lizzie II in one of these games. Anyway, let's look at our traits. So Gloriana is a bonus speed and sight for sea forces, bonus strength for sea forces. Longbowmen and line infantry cannot be countered. That's pretty good. Independent +1 housing in non-capital cities. That's nice because I think our capital starts with a base housing of 5 and our non-capital ones start with a base housing of 4. So this will sync everything up nicely. Stately, +10 happiness, +10 prosperities in all cities when not at war. Okay, that's actually a huge bonus. That's massive. You know, Elizabeth doesn't have the pacifist trait, but we're very incentivized to take advantage of this. That's really good. +1 available merchant, again, would be really nice to stay peaceful and friendly with people because more merchants is actually incredibly powerful. What is counter? So certain types of units counter other types and then get bonus strength. Stronger units inflict a higher strength reduction up to maximum penalty of 50%. So like archers get countered by maybe cavalry. So cavalry do bonus damage to archers, for example, kind of vibe. And so the specific longbowman unit and line infantry unit don't get countered by stuff, which is kind of nice. And then we got seafaring, +5 wealth from fishing nets and industrial fishing farms, just the upgrades. That's a lot of money in this game. All right. I have been playing on Emperor difficulty on my own and try to figure out that start. I don't think that would be the ideal thing for this particular stream, especially since we've got a specific goal for us to build. Oh, that's not the card. Did I put it at the bottom of the deck? There we go. There's a specific goal to go and build our first triumph. What else was in here? We could, craft 10 amenities or supplies for your citizens, assign a paragon. The idea is these are like achievement cards, right? Reach a golden age for your people, convince a tribe to join your nation. So there's a bunch of things. But yeah, I like the idea of focusing on how quick can we build a triumph, because that actually might be relevant. One of the things, so I've been playing on Emperor, I've been playing on the hardest difficulty, and the trick is going to be surviving that first age transition. Because the AI gets such a massive boost at the start, they get a lot more prestige. We need to rack up some prestige aggressively to survive the first age transition. But yeah, we'll just go Duke for this one. And we'll leave the settings on default. We're going to be heavily focused on the early game over here. You do one card, draw another, see how many you can get through before the end of the stream. That's not a bad idea, Miss Delta Phoenix. And the thing is, I suspect, like, some of these, like, make 10 amenities. That's going to happen pretty much automatically as we go. Build your first ship, 5 different natural unique resources. Yeah, we can try to keep track of how many there are. There's an achievement that's called Here Kitty Kitty, which is save your citizenry from aggressive mountain lions.
Your reign begins with
the quintessence of dust?
Once drifting upon
doesn't say that for the others, does it?
Your people now find themselves on solid ground, ready to define their future. Let the indomitable spirit of England drive you to explore new horizons and defend your realm to make wise use of the bounty of the lands and provide your citizens with the opportunity to thrive. Only in your hands could such a potent force be wielded. The legacy of your rule will be sculpted by your ability to unite a nation and command the respect of the world through diplomacy and strength.
Cathal says, I haven't had a chance to catch any of the streams uploads on this. Any chance quick, too long, didn't read. The overall game as we are starting up. So it is a 4X turn-based civilization building game that will, it sort of rhymes with some other games we've played, and yet mechanically it works completely different from everything else, which is great. There's a huge focus on building products and goods and having certain production chains. So it's like, you know, the easiest comparison would be to compare it to other games that we have played. So it is in the realm of Civilization, Humankind, Millennia, Endless Legend, others like that, right? You know, historical 4X civilization building game. But from the production side, it's almost like, do you like Victoria 3? Like that sort of thing? You know, those sorts of production chains? It's great. Anyway, so we've got London over here. We got a very frosty London this time around. What does our terrain gonna look like? If we go and flip on our yields, we don't have any high food tiles over here. I think our priority with our scoot is going to be to scoot to the south and hopefully find maybe somewhat more verdant terrain for London to expand into for food-wise. So it'll work out fairly nicely. We can send it south over to this resource cache as well. Get some resources, going to be okay. At some point, we'll go and boop the snow leopard over here. We've got some meteorite ore. We've got another cache. That's fine. Let's take a look at London itself. I mean, you know, decent center tile over here. In terms of production, so what we did last time is we basically echoed what the tutorial leads you through, which is, oh shoot, thank you very much, the Candyland episode. Let me go and take that off. I probably misnumbered the files on my computer. I was a little confused because it felt like I was like, oh, that's weird. I only have one other episode queued up. I thought I'd recorded more, so I probably didn't just number them right. I'll take a look at that after stream. Thanks, Echo. The tutorial, I think, tells you, like, build a farm first, then build a workshop. I think what we want to do, well, here's the thing. This will conflict a little bit with the rush to a first triumph, but I think the superior opening move here is to try to get a settler out as quickly as possible. Now, to get a settler out over here, we need 125 food. So we have 100 food currently. It's slowly ticking up. Certainly building a farm would help with that, but we're also going to get food just by going around and clearing some resource caches. So we'll probably get to 125 fairly quickly. I think what we do is we build a scout first, which doesn't consume any food. Explore a little bit more of the world, pop more goodie huts. The other thing we're going to do is we start with a great hearth over here, which is currently producing a feast. It's only got one queued up. I think I can set this to unlimited, and that's going to be okay. I think what we want to do is boost this, because what I'd love to do is slot a feast in here, and a feast, of course, gives us 5 extra city food, plus some growth and the city happiness, which is very useful. So let's rush that. Right now, I don't want to use more food for this right now because I'm trying to accumulate as much food as possible. So I'm going to throw wealth at this in every one of these categories. So this is using up a total of 11 wealth per turn to maintain this feast. But in 5 turns, we'll get the feast, we'll slot it in here, and then we can pull back on it. It's possible we can also get feasts, I think, from the resource caches and things. So we'll keep our eyes open for that. We don't have any supplies that we can slot in over here currently. So yeah, Cathal, if you were wondering about the game, like you can see, this great hearth building can slot in these supplies, but then also we can accelerate the production by throwing resources, which will include other supplies. The feasts over here will get put into an amenity as a city. So we've got all these like resources and goods that are available in the game. There's this whole goods panel over here, which I guess is currently blank because we don't have any. If we go into our inventory over here and click show all, you can see there's 50 different raw resources that you can get. And then there's 110 goods that can be produced. And 73 different types of units that can be built. And then you get a bunch of masterpieces as well, which are, you know, sort of like, you know, a novel that you've written, piece of art, those sorts of things. Like masterpieces are like great works that we've seen in other games and stuff like that. There's a lot going on in this game, which is one of the reasons I love it. Okay, so we got that. We'll pick a tech next turn. I think we've set up everything, which is okay. Yeah, set up the Great Feast. Next turn. Okay, so now we can start researching technology. So, if we're going to build the quickest wonder we can do, in terms of wonders that we can do in the ancient history era, the only triumph available is Stonehenge. And to build it, we need 5 lithic tools and 10 rope. Now, the technology that unlocks rope making is rope making, which is this, so it's 1 and all. We could do this. We might need a beat because we can't build the rope until we get a workshop and stuff anyway. I'm not sure we have to rush this. Part of me wondering about going animal husbandry first, just because it'll reveal all these different resources. And I think that might be the strongest thing to do first, animal husbandry. But then we might do rope making for very rapidly trying to produce rope so that we can get a very early Stonehenge, because that's going to be our goal this particular time. So I think I like that vibe. Oh, it's not London, UK, it's London, Ontario. Yeah, that might explain the weather. Sure. I like it. All right, next turn. Chugga chugga, we collected the cash. So we got some wood and we got a fur. Now, fur isn't an amenity. It's just a resource we could use somewhere else. So we're going to leave that there. And then that's still ticking. So in about 3 turns, we'll get a first feast. We got a scout developing. That's fine. Okay. And then speaking of scout, this one needs some more commands. I think I might swing it over here to pop the resource cache. And we might even go and boop the snow leopard after that. We'll see. Okay, more resources collecting. Yeah, food going up very slowly here. 15 wood. All right, well, that is not food. The snow leopard, 50%. Okay, so we can't die from fighting the snow leopard. So let's go ahead and clear that out. The scout's coming in soon. No, the train does not thaw over time. In fact, this might not have been a very good start for us. It's certainly not going to be very rapid. Okay, we took the damage both time clearing that out. Oh, we did get a feast from this. And actually, we probably finished our feast. Did we finish it last turn? I may have missed an opportunity to slot in the feast a little sooner here, unfortunately. So we want to get it in there, which is going to give us more food, which is overflowing into here for the settler, which is good. Again, we want to reach 125 food very quickly, if we can. Since we've got this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear out the production. Now, we're going to need one more feast every 10 turns, but we have another one banked, actually. So maybe I won't slot anything in for the acceleration right now. And we didn't loot anything that would accelerate here. So let's leave it in here. We'll probably put in some money, but if we can store a little bit of money, we may be able to do a timely acceleration. So yeah, I'm just gonna not run the feast at all for a little bit. And this unit here needs to heal. Since it's so heavily damaged, I'll move it into friendly territory and we'll heal there for speed. All right, Animal Husbandry DCN gives us a little bit of prestige. Unlocks the plow technology, and we need a workshop for that, and those get slotted into our farms. Unlocks the butcher shop, where we can make cured meats, and reveals a bunch of different aminos. Do we see any near us at a glance? No, maybe it'll register next turn, or maybe there's literally none around us, which would be disappointing, but there you go. Okay, let's get our rope making out of the way. And then London needs a new project, so we can't start on the settler right now, and actually we can't do the scout because we currently don't have any money because we've been spending it. That's fine. We can go ahead and work on improvement. I think I am going to start on a workshop here. I want this in place and ready to start making a rope immediately. Yeah, so you can place the improvements this way. Usually what I do is I just click on the slot in the zone that I actually wanted, and we do that. I think we should probably expect that the long term we replace all these with dwellings, but we'll see. Yeah, they're right. There's already a hedge here. We're done. And that was easy. Okay, stream's over. I'll see you in a couple of days. All right, so Scout, right, you're available. We'll just rest you a turn. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, hold on. There's 2 scouts over here. That's why I was a little bit confused. Polar bear, I think, is too dangerous. Yeah, we could die to the polar bear because if we lose 3 times, then we'll lose a unit. So I think we'll have to leave that polar bear for now. Let's just scooch out. There we go. Find another resource. And yeah, you go into rest. And yeah, we're still fine on our feast. We still have another one stored up, which is okay. We're accruing our money. And in 2 turns, we can actually start on a settler. I don't suppose we have enough money to rush this right now. That would have been the sweet spot if we could have gone ahead and rushed this now. But our population grew, so we can go and claim another tile. I think Essex is a good pick for us. We tend to need a fair amount of lumber early on. It's a 2 food tile. It's got 4 zones in the district, in the region. I mean, Wiltshire over here has 5. It also has some meteorite stuff. But I think right now Essex is going to do more things for early game. Although there's more material and more money in Wiltshire. Or Wiltshire, probably. What's nice about Wiltshire as well is it's coastal, which is very much our vibe. There's deer over there. Part of me is still thinking if we go south, we might find some more food-rich tiles. I mean, our fishing boats generate some amount of food, and for England gives us extra money. Let's go to Wiltshire. Yeah, English town / city / county names are funny because it is very arbitrary in terms of what syllables you actually pronounce. Makes it works very well as a shibboleth, right? That's sort of a code name to identify like your in group versus an out group, because how are you supposed to pronounce these? I don't know. Okay. So yeah, we still have one of these stored up, which is great. We're building the workshop. And again, next turn, we'd have enough food. Yeah, it is a shame we don't have it. You keep resting until healed. And you pop that. Okay, there's bonus food, which gets us over. Okay, I could switch my production now to the settler, which I kind of like, but I will delay it by 1 turn. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rush the workshop, so the workshop will finish now, because I could have queued the settler and then swapped the two. But we're nearly done the workshop. We can rush it. Let's get the workshop finished, because then we can start our rope making. Or actually, we can't yet. That's okay. We can squeeze out something else. A plow, maybe? I don't know. We've got a bar. Okay, the grizzly bear, weirdly enough, is safe. The most we can lose is 70 hit points. I would have thought a grizzly bear is more dangerous than this, but you know what? I'll take it. I'm happy about it. All right. City idle. What you're going to do is you're going to go into a specialist. You're going to make me a settler. And then for the workshop, which we don't have anything over here. Yeah, I guess we could pop out. Oh, we need Neolithic tools for the Stonehenge as well. Right? Hang on a sec. If we look at Stonehenge, right. It needs 5 lithic tools. We're going to want to slot in a lithic tool here as well. So here's what I propose. I propose we queue up 6 lithic tools. Actually, here's the thing. I'm going to be worried and I'll forget. I'm going to queue up 1 lithic tool, because when this queue finishes, it'll prompt me to do something, which will hopefully remind me to slot in the tool over here so we can get a speed acceleration. We're going to spend materials and timber on this. That's going to be okay. So we're going to get 1 every 4 right now. That's going to be all right. Yeah, I think it needs 10 rope, 5 tools for the Stonehenge. Okay, so we've got our other scoot. We're not going to go for the polar bear. I think I'm going to send you down here. Yeah, hunter's injured. Okay. Oh, see, we got ourselves another feast over here, which is very nice. So yeah, I really don't have to accelerate the feast production at all. Although we're going to want to make sure we've got one for our new city whenever that settles. We found ourselves a tribe, the Worthing tribe over here, which will probably give us missions. I think I'm going to rest this scout before I send it any further. And you're going to sidestep over here to the resource cache. Yeah, we'll probably get a mission from these guys soon. And if we can get them to join us as a population in London, that's going to be fantabulous. All right, rope making is done. Choose a technology. So, I mean, be nice to have archers. Pottery gives us ceramic shop and ceramic pots. Although we can unlock the ceramic shop with lots of different tech. We can get masonry in the next era. So I don't think we really need to research pottery by itself. I think we can just wait and then pick it up in the next era. Fermenting, well, we don't have anything fermentable that we can see, so I'm not going to do that right now. Grain storage is pretty good. The granary lets us make the grain stores, which are a great source of food early on. It'll reveal rice, although I'm not sure how much like northern rice there is. So, but I think that's a pretty good pick. Herbalism could be good as well to reveal a couple of things. There is an achievement in the game that we didn't get last time, which is to have all resources unlocked and available on the map and visible. So we might want to get grain storage and herbalism, but I'll do grain storage first. I think that's going to be okay. Oh, excellent. We got ourselves a metal ingot. Crafter idle, which means it finished its lithic tool, which means we're going to slot in the lithic tool over here to get a 25% craft production bonus. And now I'm going to go and make 5 more lithic tools. Yeah, using these because we're going to need those for Stonehenge, and we might need them for additional workshops or something like that. In fact, the idea would be to build a second workshop for the rope. Oh, hold on. I can slot a rope in the second slot. Slight change of plans. We're going to do the same thing where we order a single rope to be made. Yes, use wealth and more wealth. Try to make it as quick as possible, because then we can slot the rope into the second slot and get a speed boost, which is going to be nice. Love that. Scoot down here. We could go and boop this black bear. I think I'm going to swing over here and pop this resource cache instead. As for you, you know what? Hit the wolves because that's a pretty easy kill. Only takes 1 round of combat. This cash, ooh, money and precious stones. We get an event.
Boy no older than 16 enters your court, springing with excitement. He explains that he and his friends were climbing trees, and while sitting atop a giant oak, he spotted a raised and unnaturally round hill and smoke.
Yeah, Cathal, I'll address that in a second.
Rising in the distance. He requests support to safely investigate.
So at this point in the game, I don't want a -10 in my capital because that hurts our production. Like -10 happiness hurts our production. -10 security is fine. It's only for 10 turns. And this only impacts if we're mustering troops there, which we're currently not. So we'll do that. And we're going to get ourselves some jewelry and some ceramic pots. And when London gets a second amenity slot, which is a tier 3, when it grows here, we're going to be able to slot in some jewelry, which is going to be wonderful. I'm going to spend money to accelerate this settler. Boom. I think I could have done it earlier. But yeah, so Cathal is asking about the tech. Also mentions about the grid. So yeah, it's less, the regions are sort of like, they're sort of a grid, like grid hex map, those sorts of things. They're sort of tiles you operate on, but it's a different shape and less regular. And it actually kind of works for me. And then yeah, question about the tech. So the way the technology, there's no technology tree. Instead what it is, there's a current era we're in. Currently we're in the ancient history era. We have to research X number of these technologies to then be able, oh, this is the button I'm looking for, to then be able to take the technology that advances the era. So we need to, currently we have to research 3 more technologies to access the era catalyst, which will be bronze working, which will send us into the Bronze Age. And then once we're in the Bronze Age, we have to research X number of technologies to be able to research ironworking, which sends us to the Iron Age, and so on and so forth. Now, these ages by themselves are just divisors for the techs. And you can leave some behind. So you're picking and choosing. You can research all of them and very slowly advance through the eras, or you can sort of pick and choose what you're going to do. In Antiquities over here, the 4th of these ages within Act 1, when we research the technology that advances us to the next one, which is, I can't remember which one. One of these, might be engineering actually, advances us to the next era, or the next act. And the act transition is very important in this game, because what happens when you progress to the next act, now, X number of civilizations need to advance to the next act to trigger the true act change. To say X, because it depends on how many players you're playing with. But there's standings over here, and we're rated by prestige. You can see here, at the end of the act, not the age transition, but the act, going from Act 1 to Act 2, and then Act 2 to Act 3, the bottom X number of things, in this case, the bottom 4 civilizations, are going to be erased. They're gone. They have been forgotten and died. They did not stand the trials of time. All right, I got to remember what franchise we're talking about over here. So currently, we're right down on the bottom. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Everything's okay. Lots of different ways to gain prestige. So these are the different categories, and we can expand one of these and see, hey, here's all the different ways to gain prestige in a military way. All right, so that's there. I don't feel the need to rush the coastal exploration. Can I pop this equipment cache inside of this tribe? If so, that's great, actually. Hey, London's still doing okay, right? Oh, Great Hearth. Yeah, when we get another lithic tool, we might slot that in there. Okay. City is idle. Right, we got our worker out. Now, food is still positive, right? Or settler out is what we got. Food is still positive right now, so I'm still not feeling the need to put down another farm, especially since our farms are going to be kind of weak. I think we will really be reliant on our coastal stuff to bring in food, even though it's a trickle. Hopefully, we could get one really good food location here in London, but we'll see. We could, we don't actually have the ability to build our mines yet, so we can't build anything on the meteorite to consume it. I mean, we can still build whatever improvements we want on this, but ideally we'd like to build a stone pit over here. What I think is going to happen, and since Wiltshire is unremarkable in terms of the resources, there's nothing here that is particularly extreme and stand out. I think we can use this as a generic place, so this is a great place for us to probably build a second workshop. Maybe lots of workshops, in fact. Snow and fishing, are you sure you're not actually in Norway? Good point. All right, we got ourselves another settler. We're definitely going to want to go quite far south over here. Yeah, we're looking for a place that's got food tiles that are worth like 3 or 4 food each, really. So we're just going to send the settler generally south over here. Maybe we'll plan to move there. Obviously, we're going to rely on our crafters to find things. Okay, so we're going to slot the rope in here. I'm going to go back to lithic tools, and in fact, I will once again make 6 of these, because we're going to want to slot one into the Great Hearth. Although, again, I should just do one, because then I'll be reminded to make a change. You're not fully healthy. That's fine. We're going to move you anyway. We got pigs. We got another equipment stash. We definitely want to go those whenever we can. Oh, we got ourselves a plow. That's nice.
One's life continues in one's legacy. A military commander of unparalleled skill and bravery knew this to be true and requested that you honor his life through the construction.
So we have a goal, a special quest to build the Library of Celsus. The Library of Celsus is a triumph, which is this game's word for like a world wonder type thing. This is a specific goal to build the Library of Celsus, which don't be confused with its enemy library, the Library of Fahrenheit. They do not get along. The Library of Celsus, completing any of these triumphs gives us tons of prestige, and then it also has some other effect. And then specifically, if we're the ones who build it, we get a bonus over here. So we're being incentivized to build this, which requires a technology scholarship, which is in the Antiquities era, which is actually quite far away. So that's not a short-term goal, but it's something for us to keep in mind. Okay. Now that's this. Yes, we will agree to this quest for sure. There's no reason not to agree to it. We've completed that cache. Okay, come over here. We'll clear this woof out. All right, grain storage. And then, yeah, I think I like the idea of grabbing herbalism over here to reveal more resources. Okay, we've grown again. Do we just go out to sea and build our fishing boats, which are going to give us crazy money here as England? England gets $5 extra production on fishing boats, which is a lot. Also gives us clams where we can get salt, which is a really important resource for a lot of things. Yeah, let's go for it. Sure. The sea zones only ever have like 2, or sea regions only have 2 zones to build in. But I think that's going to be good. Oh, right. We grew, so we've got the extra slot here, too. So we're going to slot in jewelry, which is going to give us more prosperity and happiness. And yeah, so now we're at a whopping 80 happiness. So we're getting 50% bonus city production, which is amazing. This is not, if you're coming from something like Civ, this is not just how quickly we build buildings, but this is also used in our buildings to control production speed for our crafting, how much food we're getting out of things. It's really important. Our prosperity is fairly high as well, so we're getting some extra tax income. Cool, groovy, lovely. Okay, yes, your idle. I like doing this as a reminder because that means I've got a lithic tool that I can put in here. And I don't think we've got anything else that we can build for any of these other slots, but we still put that in. How is our feast count coming? Okay, we're okay now, but we are going to start to need a little bit more. Do I just... Well, we've got a syrup. I tell you what, let's use our 1 syrup here to go and give that a little bit of a boost. Yeah, I think we're generating +8 global food per turn right now. I think we can go and throw some food into this feast production. Is it making 1 per turn? I think 1 is the next one I'm going to get. Yeah, previous production. This is just telling me how far away. I'm not actually making 1 per turn. I'm going to get 1 in 1 turn. Oh, that's true. We need to find a spot for the Triumph as well. That's a great point for our city expansion. Thank you. Yep. Still going to be a while before we have enough rope to do it, but... Okay, yeah, keep moving down there. Oh, we met someone! Who dis? New game, who dis? Hey! We've played as Belgium! Now, let's see if he is as diplomatic as he's supposed to be. We might be great friends with Leopold I over here. We shall see.
An excited young man approaches your advisors. He bows deeply before formally asking to be taken on in their care as an apprentice. His tribe's elders explain, that the request is an immense honor, and that the young man would be in your nation's service as long as you provide him education, food, and housing.
So these little independent tribes, what it is, if you can max out the meter of how much they like you, they will join one of your cities as bonus population. So it's quite good. This costs us 15 bucks. We get a knowledge boost in our capital for 30 turns and a +1 relation with them. There we go. You generally get a quest when you meet them. All right, this is a scout. You're booping that, which is fine. Let's go down for a little bit more vision. But yeah, our settler over here. Still not terribly food rich.
Hey, Quill,
although there's things we can do with like the pigs and things like that to make amenities that are food. No, this is Leopold the First, Carla Jean. Not Leopold the Second. This is Leopold the First, which I understand is not the guy who's kind of a big stink face, we'll say. This is not, You know what? I think I'm going to just keep exploring for now. We might be quite far from our capital. Well, let's see what we can do. Oh, these are probably much more food rich. Okay, city idle. We have the extra workshop, which is great. We'll need housing soon, but not yet. So the fishing net here. Oh, can be worked for just food as well. Okay, let's do that. I mean, we've got a surplus of food right now, but yeah. And... oh yeah, this is a new workshop, which currently doesn't have anything over here. When we do get a dwelling, we'll want a basket. Slotting a basket into this is pretty good, but no. Let's get started on this. Let's make 10 rope over here. Yes to wealth. Yes to double wealth, sure. Let's work on the rope pretty quickly here, and then we'll do lithic tools somewhere else. Yeah, he's got borders over here. He's not too far away. There we go. Actually, I am thinking... this is a 5-zone region. This is a great place to put a new city. Let's do that. And then we can expand into here for lots of food and be coastal. That's going to be great. We should rename this city. What are we going to call our second English city? Because regions get named based on who discovers them first, and clearly Belgium had been here based on that. Call it cheese? Cheddar? Warmer London? I mean, yeah, should we do some sort of reverse thing where, like, we pick, like, more and more northern city names as we continue to go south? Liverpool, Dover. I mean, there might be some cliffs nearby. Oh, yeah, we could call it Worcestershire. Just because it doesn't make any, like... air? Warmden? Good. You know what? We'll go with Liverpool. Let's go with Liverpool. That seems fine. Then we get to refer to the people who live here as Liverpudlians, which is just a delightful little happy name. All right, so we're going to drop a feast in here. Boom. Food, growth, excellent, wonderful. Select project. We could just pop out another scout over here. So we don't need a dwelling yet. Really, like the 4 tiles in here, we're going to want them to just be dwellings. But that's not going to be for a while. Actually, if anything else, we might just want another workshop quite quickly. A trade agreement, that's lovely! So one of the issues we had in our last game is no one liked us. We were never able to make some trade agreements, which was frustrating. Okay, so right now, our feast consumption is more than our production, although a big part of that is because we're not currently boosting the... oh, that's not true. We sort of are. We got some spices over here, too. I think it's probably a good idea for us to do... now we're balanced. Maybe we could try to do jewelry. We've got a limited amount of precious metals and precious stones, but let's go ahead and consume them. Make some jewelry, because we're going to want to keep feeding that into one of these cities. Yeah, so next turn we'll be able to pull in some trade, which is going to be potentially really powerful. I got some money. I could go and boost this fishing net. I think I will indeed do that. We need some extra growth here. It's going to be 23 turns before this grows again. Because we need extra tile if we're going to build our wonder.
City look to you for advice. They hope to build into the city's foundation a guiding principle, one that will chart its destiny. In this case, literally. Masons stand by awaiting your direction. What word should be carved into the cornerstone of...
We're going to carve the word honor in here, which gives us happiness, which is a great production boost through all our cities. Like that. 80. Is London maxed out? No. I'll set 80. That was already there. Maybe we had some other modifier going on, but yeah. The high happiness for city production, I value above all else by far. Let's go and pop that goody hut. And you're popping those. And yeah, in theory... Let me just double check that I... Fishing nets and industrial fishing farms. Should give us more money. And yeah, you are doing food right now, which we do have enough food. I could start to stockpile some salt or even precious stones. When we do get a butcher shop, this will be nice for the meat production. You know what? Maybe it will be the food, because I'm wondering about getting another settler and sending it west. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. Put the settler in here, so keep the food production up to restock that. Amenity activated. Yep, good. Cache discovered. Crafting complete for ropes, or rope, which I can put in here to accelerate the rope production some more, which is going to be okay. Oh, and you need a recipe here. Keep working on the lithic tools. I'll ask you to make 10. Because again, we need 5 for Stonehenge, but we'll want to slot some into various things, so let's do a run of 10 over here. Okay. So yeah, I think we're still fine without fermenting, because we don't have anything that can take advantage of it. We can live without pottery for now, so we'll pick up archery, and then we'll be able to advance to the next era afterwards. Why don't I send you over here? And you'll go and do this cache. Yeah, we'll get a little exploration there, because we might send someone west of London. Oh, we met someone else! Oh, the Aztecs!
With a foreign nation. The artisans of a nearby tribe have created impressive woven fabrics and patterns for the changing weather. You send your emissaries to trade...
Sure, the Aztecs will be friendly, yeah.
But they are stopped by the tribe's leader. It is our belief that both our peoples have uniquely skilled artisans. We'd be happy to formally trade these goods to establish a friendship between our people that will last for centuries.
I don't like losing the build production, but I do like anything that gives +1 relationships. So, we'll do that. Cash collected, that's good. Tell you what. Let's just put you on auto explore. All right, and let's check our improvements over here. Nothing. Yeah, you're out of that. You're out of that. We're not going to throw wealth into it. Jewelry. Your jewelry protection's not very good. Let me finish this jewel, and then we'll swap over. There you go. You can have your lithic tool there. Good. Claim here. Well, I think what we want these food-rich tiles. And let's move towards the coast first. I think I have a specialist? I don't have a specialist in London. No. I don't think you get first specialist until you get to... or expert. Until level 5. If you saw specialist idle, I think these are a specialist. It's probably telling us about our scout. These are specialists. Experts show up in the other thing. Growing 13 turns. That'll ideally we'll start Stonehenge as soon as that happens. A tool from cache. Yeah, the tools have been slotted in. Butcher shop. I'm not sure that helps us. We're not at our population cap. I might just go ahead and build another fishing net over here. There's not... logging camp in our capital wouldn't be the bad thing. Again, we'd probably replace it later. But our capital is pretty good on timber. And timber is a pretty good thing to have. You know what? I think we will do that. Again, the idea is this will probably all get replaced with dwellings later, but for now it's okay. All right, let's move this settler to the west. Hello, archery. And then we're going to start working on bronze working, abandoning the remaining technologies.
A prestigious nation requires a majestic residence for its leader. Beyond serving as a testament to your success, such a palace can also honor your nation's past and future. Your advisors are excited to build a palace on a site proven auspicious for your people.
When we get to the Iron Age, we can research irrigation and consider working on the Hanging Gardens. Pop that over there. Hang on, let me double check that I haven't got any messages I need to worry about. No, all good. Okay, excellent. Oh, is this only a 2? Oh, I didn't realize this only had 2 zones over here. Maybe this is where we build a wonder. Damn. Well, I'm going to go and pop down another workshop. Again, these are almost certainly going to get replaced with other things later, but we do want the workshops. We just built this one. And... so, I mean, we've already got something making lithic tools. And let's get a little batch of baskets over here to possibly slot into these amenity slots. Have them available. Also, when we get our dwellings. Okay, good. Let's go and build another fishing net here. Who dis? Anya! Great mustache, buddy. Oh, wait. Dang it. We have a trade agreement with Leopold. Should 100% be using this stuff. Let's import some of these metal ingots, because those are something we're going to want early on for stuff. We're going to take in these... the ceramic, because we don't have that tech yet, and we're going to definitely want that. And then after that, there's a few things that can be accelerated with sculpting material, and we've had a hard time finding it before, so we'll import a little bit of this. Okay. And it doesn't cost you anything to import things, so you definitely want to use them. Yeah, there's really nothing fantastic up here. Which, I mean, makes sense because it's so frosty.
A decorated package with an attached scroll from a tribal leader sits on your desk. It reads, "Your people are welcome to attend our tribe's harvest festival. If you choose to attend, please distribute the..."
Is there a limit to what you can import at a given time? You have a limited number of merchants. So that's the... I have normally 2. We get an extra one because we're England, so it can import 3 things at a time. All right. My dad's calling me again. That's 2 streams in a row. They know my schedule. We're going to do this except without reading a book. A little knowledge hit's not the end of the world. +1 relationship, again, is what we're looking for. I'd rather that than the production hit. Although first is kind of nice. Yeah, we're going to do this. Hello, Scout. I mean, there's a lot we can do on the coast, which is nice, but yeah, this is some rough terrain. And we're blocked off to the south. I think we're just going to have to settle wherever here. I think we'll just settle here. These are not stupendous. This is, I think, is a 4. This one's 5. This way we'd still get 5 in our capital. A little bit less food innate to our capital, which isn't ideal. But we're gonna have to take what we can get right now. All right, I'll put you on auto explore because you will pop the goodie huts for us, and that's going to be okay. We have a lot of money. Boost, boost. Still full over there. Okay, we're halfway to the materials for Stonehenge. This is going to grow in 4 turns. There's nothing we desperately need. We will get a pig at some point for this. I don't know. I'm strongly considering just another workshop. I think we've seen the value of the acceleration we get from these workshops. I talked about this could be a wonder spot because it's so, it's just got 2 zones. It might still be worth just slapping down a couple of farms early on. I mean, we've got a food surplus. The other thing I can do is I could build another settler here and just try to, like, hoof it to the south and see what else we can put in here. We've got borders with other people. Actually, you know what I think we're going to do? Is we're going to build ourselves 2 archers and 1 spearman and build a wedge. Maybe go to war. Oh yeah, we can free some of these up if we want to build the Stonehenge. We can pull the supplies out of the workshops as well as another possibility. Let me go and help out our production just a little. Actually, I guess I should do rope. Tell you what, we'll build one of those, and then we'll throw in a little bit of rope production, and then see where that leaves us. All right, new city over here. I'm going to build an early logging camp because it's basically the only thing that's good over here in Muscro. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to rename this to Cumbria. We're going to keep going more and more like kind of north. So here's the thing. This place is going to be Cumbria. Although at some point, if we get immigration, if we get a whole bunch of like Tejano immigrants from, so these are like Mexican descendant people living in Texas. If we get a bunch of Tejano people moving here, we could rename the city to be Technocumbria. That is a joke that's going to land really well with probably about 1% of 1% of the audience. But if you're a Tejano fan out there, that just made your day, and you're probably listening to some music with accordions. I don't think that landed with many people, but to me it's really funny. Oh, we don't have enough feasts, which is too bad. Let's throw basketing here for now. Let's do this. It's still good. And okay, gathering hall 2. Let's use some of our excess food. And then, yeah, burn through a little bit of the syrup. That's going to be okay. In London, excess food. We'll throw in the syrup as well, which is going to run out, but that's going to have to be okay. And then, oh, right, you were working on jewelry. Admittedly, not very fast. And we're trading for some, but it is consuming. Let me throw this stuff in here and keep that up. Yes, it is Technocumbia. But it's a pun, so spelling is optional. Everybody's on food deficit already? Good God. Okay, that is pretty bad. Well, yeah, that's why I do want to slot in a feast when we get it, but right now we don't. Okay, so we're going to pick somewhere where we're going to just want to build our wonder. Probably build it in Northumbria over here. Because it's only got 3 slots. It's not that impressive in terms of yields. Yeah. Okay, we really should have re-rolled as soon as we started. This frosty area is too rough. But that'll be a place for us to build a wonder in a moment. I just do a little gather wealth, but I don't think... Oh, no, what we're going to do is we're going to throw in, let's say, a spearman over here. Got 1 archer, 1 spearman, crafting idol. We'll get you to work on this, not on the jewelry. That's going to be okay. Again, this is global food, so that's okay. Use that. How are we balancing right now? Oh, we are overproducing, although that's okay. Workshop here. Take the lithic tool. Take the rope. And again, we can unslot some of those when we do want to build a wonder, which actually might happen next turn. Hey, what? Just build me 1 rope. And then we're going to see exactly where we're at. We got negative gold right now. That's fine. We got a claim for Liverpool. Oh, these... Yeah, okay. So we're going to grab this. For sure. 5 tiles... Or 5 zones, lots of food. That thing's going to get farmed to the max is what's going to happen. I would love to give you a basket for some raw production and prosperity, which is great. And yeah, if we've got... Yes, we've got a feast here. Good. Throw that in, so now we've got positive growth. Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah. Minus 12 gold, that's fine. And so, okay, if I want to build the Stonehenge, I need to free up 5 rope, which I might have 5 rope. 1, 2, 3. Yep, 4, 5, and I think we needed 1 tool as well. Yeah, Stonehenge is now, it's lit, totally lit. So Northumbria is going to get the Stonehenge. Blam. 12 turns to build. Let me buy the Spearman. So you can start working the Stonehenge, and we will try to buy the Stonehenge when we get a little closer. Okay, Spearman is in the bank. I'm not going to deploy it yet. We do have some rope again, because some things just completed their production queue, which is great. Let's have you do a run of 5 lithic tools, please. And throw in some more baskets, please. Just run 5 of those and we'll keep tweaking. Okay. So, right now it's going to be prohibitively expensive, but the cost will go down dramatically as we increase our production over here. So that's going to be okay. Yeah, you're picking up goodies. Cumbria is going to grow.
You have reached the Bronze Age.
Hello, Bronze Age! We got stone pits are now unlocked. Okay, hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. You know, when your parents call twice within a couple of minutes, they're like, maybe it's important. And it was, but not urgent, so I'll have to call them back after the stream. 2 streams in a row, we get a phone call from my dad midway through. And he doesn't quite remember the scheduling as well as he used to, so as briefly mentioned on Saturday. I don't want to get into that, but anyway. Tech-wise, I mean, it feels we're England. We should maybe get sailing. Am I quiet? Oh, sorry. There we go. That should be better. We should get sailing. Docks are insanely powerful. The 10% production boost is great. It'll reveal fish, which we can then use to make salted fish, which is going to be nice early on. Yeah, I think I like this. Boom. Paragon. One thing to consider, you could go for your first Paragon, is grab one of the ones that, with the Domestic Advisor plus 5% Paragons bound chance, just to keep them ticking a little faster. That's an idea. We don't really need the religion spread right now. Knowledge in all cities is nice. I don't know if we've got commerce improvements. I don't have those all memorized. Plus 3 available merchants is interesting, because we do have a trading partner. These are all kind of interesting. I kind of like the idea of picking up Mahavira here, just to generate Paragons more frequently early on. I think I like this. Or the merchants. The merchants is a lot. Yeah, I agree. All right, let's throw you in there. Now, we've really got to stay friendly with Belgium. Oh, we don't have the merchants yet. It'll be next turn. +1 relationship. Yes, please. Okay, I'm going to start hurrying because we only got an hour and I want to make... Well, I guess we've already started the wonder. Now, if we get beaten to it, that'll be pretty disappointing. Okay, so this district here, yeah, is going to be stupendous. The pigs won't do much for... Ooh, we're out of feasts. You know what? We'll probably get another one. I'm going to leave it slotted in there so it'll come in automatically. The pigs aren't going to do much until we get a butcher shop. But we've got food positivity here already. Maybe I build it and we just start accruing the pigs. And yeah, plan on getting a butcher shop up pretty soon. Let's check the money for the purchase. Nope, not yet. Okay. We got an archer. Oh! Hang on a second. Let's queue. Oh, I need more materials. Okay. There you go. See, you've got the feast slot in, which is great. Another workshop over here. Well, we're starting to get the farm. I'm going to do a... We don't have cattle or horses for the boost there, and I don't want to use more materials. I'm going to get more baskets, because we're probably going to be consuming baskets. Again, I won't do the materials. I'll spend a little bit of money instead. Because we're going to want to start consuming the baskets in more of the cities. Okay, herbalism funding gives us research towards irrigation, which is the thing we need for one of the wonders that we sort of have a mini quest for.
The tribe's leader watches with disinterest as one of his people rubs his hands nervously.
That seems fine. I mean, +5 happiness in our cities for 5 turns is basically nothing. We want those relationship boosts. Okay, well, I'm happy I've been building military. This scout is not going to be terribly happy. No, maybe it's fine, because this is India over here. They're not super close to us. Oh, right, I don't have the material right now. But I should have the extra trade routes now, yes? Yeah, there you go. I guess I can't import material in and of itself. Guess what I can do is import, like, spices and syrup to help with our feast production. And I can also just import feasts as is. Let's do this. Claim generated over here. I think I'll head coastal and we'll go here where we can pick up the sheep as well. Now, I could deploy a couple of singleton units. I'd really like to make a proper wedge. But yeah, we need some material to accrue before we can do that. Oh, hey, we can rush Stonehenge. Let's do that.
An envoy arrives at your capital, sent to...
We're going to keep up our relationship with Belgium. It's so important to us right now.
You have raised Stonehenge.
And by the way, if you haven't seen it, you can zoom in super close in this game and, like, see your people in your city wandering around. Incredible amounts of detail. Oh, this person's dancing. More dancing. Our people are pretty happy in our cities. So yeah, I don't have quite enough to do another unit here. Do we have 2 archers? No. I wish I'd built 2 archers, not a spearman. Then I could do a swordman next instead, but oh well. Yeah, I should probably stone pit here and get these bars, actually. It's the Dancing Plague. Where did that happen in Strasbourg? Okay. I'm really okay. My scouts, I'm going to cancel the automation. Like, yeah, manually still go and do this. Manually go and do this one. I'm going to bring my scouts as maybe a delaying action. We don't have that much money because we spent it on the wonder. But we are accruing some, which might be good. Yeah, don't use any money. Just slow make 1 rope, and then we're going to get back to you. Okay, are all our amenities assigned? They are. Slow make 1 plow. Really far from ideal. London. See, over here. So make another archer, move it up. We're going to buy the archer probably next turn. And then we'll be able to start doing a deployment. Oh, let's make amends. I don't think this will actually end the war. You know what? I might want to go to security because then I can deploy stronger forces when they come in. So yeah, this scout, I may have to move over to Liverpool as delaying action. Okay. Let's get a butcher shop. Okay, I'll be able to buy that next turn. Hello, sailing. So buy the archer, and then we still have to go and muster everything, but this is a start. War chariots. The wheel would give us roads, although we will get roads from another tech after. I didn't necessarily want to research sacred rites. That was a misclick. Weaving. Oh, hang on. So we completed our goal, by the way. Right? Build your first triumph. So that's 1 down. Is there 1 for kicking someone butt in war? I wonder if we can convince a tribe to join our nation. I don't think so, but it's easy to miss. Build your first ship, survive the act transition. 5 different unique natural resources. I don't think we've collected those yet. Have we booped any mountain lions? Establish city on new island or continent. We'll work on it. Establish a religion. Conquer an enemy civilization. Oh, build your first farm. We did that one. Agrarianism. Trade with another nation. Hey, we've burned 3 of these already. We did the first one was randomly assigned, which is why we rushed for the wonder. Assign a paragon to an advisor slot. Oh, and a masterpiece creation slot and a military force. Okay, but we don't have that yet. Craft 10 amenities or supplies for your citizen. We've done that. It doesn't say 10 different ones. Okay. Well, now I'm going to have to do some military one. Yeah, so there's different goals over here. So this skirmish has got a timer on it. This is a war of annihilation. I mean, we can still peace out, but it won't time out in and of itself. I'm a little bit worried about the materials. I'm actually thinking in the capital region, I'm going to build a stone pit just to get some materials over here. And then probably a farm on the sheep for wool. Okay, that's being rushed. So we got some... Oh no, that's Belgium. Oh, is Belgium at war with Bastogne? That's not great, because I'm pretty friendly with them. Okay, reserves added. So if we go land forces... We're going to assign a battalion with the wedge, which is going to be archer, archer with a spearman in front. We are going to deploy you down by Liverpool. Deploy. Okay. I'm going to get a dwelling started in London. Oh, it didn't actually change the research. Whoops. You know what? Let's go masonry because we skipped the sculpting earlier. So this will give us ceramic shop and the ceramic pots. Also the palace and the Great Pyramids. Yeah. Okay. Mustering our new wedge and a new workshop over here. Well, we keep using all this rope. Again, do a one-time without any extra resources thrown in. Okay. We don't have the hogs yet. We don't have the fish production yet. I guess start a limited run of cure meats. I still don't want to throw any gold at you. Oh, we do have salt income. There you go. Do this. In 8 turns, you'll get a cured meat. You'll prompt me again for something. And then hopefully we'll have pigs by then to really boost it. Like the army system a lot. The army system is, I think, quite cool. Currently, in the current version, there's not a way to upgrade our units in an army once it's done. When they become too obsolete, you just sort of disband them. What's cool about it is the forces and reserves don't even cost any maintenance. You pre-build them, you leave them in reserve. And at some point, you muster them in some sort of formation. You can put them out as singletons, or you can do a formation, which can have bonuses if you like meet their requirements. And then it takes like a turn or two to muster. And then wherever they muster, the city that you muster it, their security rating affects the strength. If we get a little bit more security over here, and I don't suppose I've got anything. No, I don't have anything that can boost the security because we could get extra strength in there, which would be nice. And yeah, then they run around, and it's kind of nice because it's almost like a combination of, doom stacks versus 1 unit per tile versus, how many units we're managing. One of the things with pure unit per tile stuff that we've experienced in some of these 4X games is it sometimes it's very time consuming to move a lot of units. On the other hand, doom stacks sometimes are somewhat like they feel a little bit maybe kind of degenerate or not interesting enough tactically. And so we've got this little middle ground in here that, yeah, I think is swell. All right, we have mustered our unit over here, and now let's see if they can catch up to anyone. This scout, let me put you backwards, and then this scout as well. I'm just going to send you back, so you're just chilling on your own. So we're not in a war against Belgium. On the other hand, what's going on down here? I propose we march down here and see what's what. Notice we had strength 30 in our borders. It's now down to 21. All right, we get bonus strength within our borders. Maybe I don't end up building a wonder here and I just drop a dock right now. We're pretty far from being able to build anything else currently. Although we're about to unlock ceramics, which will let us make these pots. And we do have metal bars being produced from the meteorite. Colossus Roads is a possibility. This would be a great place to build it as well. You know what? Let's leave this region empty and think about maybe we can do a Colossus of Rhodes. This district here was going to be really good for like crazy amounts of farming. Now, right now, Liverpool is food positive, so it doesn't need a farm yet. Maybe what I'll do is maybe I'll just go and build a dwelling inside of my capital region. I don't need it yet, but then it'll be ready. I think I like this. You can make doom stacks. You can stack up your formations into a bigger doom stack as well. You can semi-do this. Aztecs want a GG out of the war. That's interesting. I mean, I could do that and then focus on... I think I want to say no. You know? We'll spend money on that one, that's fine. He's only at war with me. He's only got one army that we know about, and it's weaker than ours. Yeah, you started this war, we're gonna finish. I mean, that's kind of our entire vibe all the time. New region is claimable over here. There's some copper, gold. It's copper over here, which is nice. Mansfield has got 5 years. Or, you know what? We pick up Essex and we lumber the crap out of Essex. You know, I think this is great. And then those other random little lumber mills we built, we could tear them all down. We could just have 4 lumber mills in Essex and probably be good for the rest of the game. I like that a lot. Because we're going to be trashing some of the other lumber mills. Oh, that is Aztec over here. Oh, now we're equally strength? That seems weird. Okay. Let's see if we can add in a little bit of extra muscle with these guys. Well, actually, I've got enough for more troops, but not enough to necessarily make a difference. No, I think we're ahead on that. Oh, no, I think they just reinforced. I'm sorry, there's a region called New Brussels. We just have to expand to New Brussels. We just have to. That's not optional. Although there's another good lumber region over here if we wanted it. Actually, New Brussels, material's a lot harder to come by. A 2-material tile, maybe we just stone pit the heck out of this. Okay, we are going to start building some military. Hello, masonry. Okay, we won the battle over here. Do we get the wheel? These sandals are pretty nice. Weaving, we can get furniture for our housing. Or yeah, code of laws for the government? Sure. To unlock the monarchy? I would love to be king. I'm going to claim this. Oh. Wait, did you just dodge it? Oh, that's India. India, I'm going to offer you a couple of feasts. Probably won't accept. Oops. It's the wrong person. Oh, they propose. Yes, I will accept. Yeah, you get out of there. That way, these units of mine can just rest over here, which would be great. Okay, we are now at peace with India. Perfect. Especially since they were in Liverpool, but they no longer are. That's still Belgium. I'm still thinking we're going to go down over here and boop the Aztecs, but we're going to go ahead and heal up these units.
An envoy arrives at your capital.
Oh, this is going to... Oh, this gives me Republic and a relationship with Belgium. Love it. So yeah, we can switch to a Republic now, which we may as well. The chiefdom is garbage. Oh, plus 10 happiness in all cities, yes. And we got a built-in tax rate for more money. Yep. Okay, well, maybe I don't need Code of Laws. I mean, we've sunk a little bit of tech into it. I think we don't need this anymore. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to research chariots, and the reason for it is war chariots are only ever unlocked by this tech, and there is at least one wonder that can be built with war chariots, and I was a little annoyed that we didn't have it last time. So I'm going to do that. Okay, what is my current... We have 1 swordman, so what we need are a couple more archers. That's a lot of money. Yeah, we have a... Without cattle or horses, we have a hard time building plows. Spending material, which I don't want to do. Again, we'll probably be consuming baskets, so... You can just work on baskets for a little bit. I should check my amenities in my cities as well, see if we've got any slots available. And the answer is yes, in which case I will throw a basket in here. Because yeah, +1 city production just affects so many other things in your city. I could rush this archer, but that won't be enough to quite finish it and will cost me all my money. They are not coastal. But yeah, other things, we might be able to do some fun things with our ships. I'm going to get you to build an archer as well. Maybe when this archer finishes, we'll build the other one. Yeah, and do another limited run of baskets at this place. Oh, empty slot in Cumbria. Thank you. Probably the baskets for the production. Also, if we have any dwell... Oh. Slot those in. The dwelling can have a basket which is +1 production in here as well, and it doesn't get consumed. Okay.
You receive a concerning message from
+2 relations.
nearby tribe.
For 50 bucks? Yeah. Blitzen or Bilzen should get absorbed into one of our cities next turn. Alright, Scout, I'll put you on Auto Explorer. Auto Explorer, although it looks like you're going towards danger, so I don't know if that was great, but so be it. Okay, try to move down here. We might still need the second stack. Okay, London finished that archer. Oh, Essex I was gonna do lumbering, which I think I still like the idea. We're not hurting for lumber right now, but then... Yeah, again, we're gonna tear down a couple of logging camps that are currently in city centers we're gonna tear down. Now, you finished your archer, so in Liverpool, there we go, we'll rush the archer, we'll muster another unit over there. Perfect. And like weaving, because it'll reveal dyes and cotton. Oh, act transition. Another nation is advanced to the Iron Age. Okay. Oh, which actually, we're in the danger zone. We do need Mandrake for something at some point. I think I'm going to take Sunderland, though, for the meteorite. Max out your happiness. We're not very far from doing something. Colossus Roads. Oh, we have all the clay pots. We just need more of the steel bars, or whatever they're called, which we are slowly importing over here. Yeah, okay, so this is currently producing precious metals. We need to change you over to metal ingots, so we can build the Colossus. Alright, let's get the piggy wigs on first. Yeah, what do we need for the pyramids? Oh, rope and lithic tools. Okay, we can get those. In fact, I wonder if we can unslot 7 lithic tools and start the pyramid now. We might be able to. And some rope. Put a basket slot into that dwelling. Plow here. I might have some extras I'm going to be able to slot back in afterwards, but first... I mean, almost certainly we're going to have some we can slot back in. Yeah, 11 and 10 rope. Okay, do we have a region where we can build it, though? Again, I'm going to want to build the Colossus Roads there. New Brussels. You know what? New Brussels? Great Pyramid of Giza. I have a request for the Hanging Gardens, but the Hanging Gardens is requires a tech we don't have yet. Deploy to Liverpool. We now have live hogs. And some spices. Spice ham. I know what we can call it. Spam. Yeah, you can probably go and make it forever. And then what I should do is slot in the spare lithic tools that we've got. Lithic tool singular. All right. That's my wedge. All right, you're going to lay siege to Dendermund. And they've got some units, but again, we're mustering over here. Second wedge is ready to go. Oh, right, they'll have the higher strength on defense. I forgot about that. I was like, oh, it's fine. But they've got the higher strength here, which is less than fine. Or they just moved through me. Oh. Who do we meet? Oh, Nefertiti. Ooh, with the black outfit. Very nice. All right, we're still at the bottom here, but I think we're going to be okay. Oh, I used 20 pots for the pyramids. Right. Give me a ceramics workshop over here. How's my trade? Okay, you know, we don't have an empty slot here. If we had a second friend, I could drop one of the trade routes from Belgium and maybe pick up some more of these ceramic pots. But apparently we don't have that many friends. They think we're perfidious. What's the name? Perfidious Albion? Is that the expression? Timber is easy for us to come up with. We're going to take the +1 with Anderlecht. Here they've got a great foot soccer ball team. Siege is about to complete over here. And I guess we can engage these guys. They're, I mean, theoretically weaker, and it might stop them from running back over here. And defending Dendermund. Oh. Actually, they do have another unit over there, which is unfortunate. We might not be able to complete the siege. We might just have to GG out of this war. We'll see. Okay, we might end up going sacred rites anyway, so we can do a religion thing. Only dwellings in London. Yeah, no. To be clear, we stuck some extra things in the city center at first because we needed the space. All these are almost certainly going to be replaced with dwellings later on for the bonus housing that you get from it. But right now we were just space limited, so that's ending up happening over there. Oh, we got it! Let's assimilate! Resolve capture! Denderman is ours! Yeah, they moved out. I don't know why they keep bailing out of this combat. And actually, well, if we can kill these armies, and in theory we can, we should do that. And then peace out. Yeah, we're on assimilate. Yep. Ceramic shop is in play, which is great. Throw some materials and some sculpting material in there. Get this done as quickly as possible. And yeah, this city is idle over here. We could get ourselves some barley for some grain, which isn't bad because we actually don't have a source of grain yet. Yeah, okay. We have an apothecary, so you can make herbal meds for us. Yeah, we'll collect that mandrake soon for this. I don't want you to consume ceramic pots. So right now it's going to take 29 turns to build one. We'll just do a single queue here, and then we'll get reminded to do something. So effectively, that's almost like it's being idle right now. Let's do just a run of 5, but fairly quick here. We can actually change our imports, but I do want those clay pots in as early as possible. And yeah, I still don't have any actual just fish. So we're not going to make salted fish. We'll throw in some more cured meats over here using the live hogs. And possibly nothing else, because I'm not sure. Yeah, our spices are just depleting. So we'll just set that up. We can probably leave an infinite queue on for that. That's going to be okay. Oh, you had 2 apothecaries. All right. Well, again, we'll just go and do that for now. And, okay, feast number is going up. Jewelry, we'll use precious metals, precious stones, and then nothing here. And do a limited run, because we might not have enough to keep this up here. So, this fishing boat here, rather than making food... Yeah, let's swap you to salt. Oh, you can also make precious stones. We don't have another source of salt, though, so let's get that. I'll remove some food from London, but I think that's okay. So we would have gotten some military prestige for some of this warfare and tech. Yeah, and theoretically working on at least one other wonder. How are we doing for the Colossus here? Okay, yeah, we're still waiting on the ceramic pots. Sacred rites, if we build religion stuff, it'll be good. Okay, we can get iron working now. How do we feel about that? I think, okay, we'll get a tannery later on. We get paper, which we'll get because we skipped paper last time and it really caused us some issues. So yeah, we'll just go straight for iron working. So right, last time we grabbed New Brussels because we had to, because it was the only thing we could possibly do for ourselves. For the memes. I'm thinking about maybe grabbing more coastal stuff here. I could even grab one of these sea places. I don't think we're going to be building another wonder here anytime soon. You know what? Let's just grab some sea. That's what we're here for. Great Pyramids. Yeah, we're pretty far away. Someone might beat us to it, unfortunately. We're not building it somewhere that builds very quickly, but... Oh, yes. I would love to start working on furniture, please. Let's use some timber. We have some fabric. We're not producing any, but let's throw some fabric in there for now. We'll do a little limited run of timber, and that'll be great, or furniture. That'll be great for our dwellings, because it's going to give us more production. I don't know that we're going to win that one. Well, we might not win either one. Tell you what, if you're willing to GG out now, here, I'll even, like, offer you a couple of feasts. Here. Maybe I could have opened the other negotiation screen and gotten it. But there you go. We are now at peace, which is great for us. I mean, we got a city out of it. Obviously awesome. I'm going to park a unit in there. And I think I might park a unit in Liverpool for defensive purposes over here. You are going to need more food. I guess the whole idea is was Hoistenzolder for food, because you're going to need more when you grow. That's nearly done. You're not about to be housing capped. Yeah. Let's put in a farm over here for pure food. And then again, we are hopefully getting closer and closer. Yeah, these are flowers. These are not mandrakes. So flowers aren't found just in the world. You have to find the flower farms or whatever they're called. Yeah, we're at 16 ceramic pots.
An emissary arrives from a foreign ruler.
We'll take the relationship boost with India. We really don't want them to start another war with us right now. You're going to fortify where you are.
You have reached the Iron Age.
Iron Age. Now we can start making blacksmiths, which I think blacksmith boosts workshops. You want like one blacksmith in a place with a bunch of workshops, I think. Siege warfare is an amazing military tech. We have cultural heritage just for the flat prestige and then the ability to build statuaries, but I don't know. Coinage, man, navigation fits really well for us. Then we could build a great lighthouse. We don't actually have the wheel tech right now. We could get it with siege warfare, which we skipped wheels earlier, so I kind of think about grabbing this. Might also be time for hospitality here, which will backfill our fermenting pit and wine, which we didn't have before. It also gives us the ability to build, well, it's road pass. Yeah, which isn't the same as just roads. But we might have... Did we get the road technology in general? Textiles. Yeah, hospitality, navigation, siege warfare. I think these are all things we want. I think I'll start with siege warfare. That is the road tech. All right. I'm going to start with this anyway. So we know we need one more ceramic pot, which should probably happen next turn with our production. Build Dendermont as a mustering center. That's a good idea. Stack a bunch of security boosters over there. Altar would be nice, maybe. Fountains of Religion, which we don't currently have, although people have mostly spread. Oh yeah, Blacksmith. Craft production to blacksmiths and their upgrades. Oh, okay. So no, they don't boost workshops. We just want a bunch of blacksmiths in one region so they boost each other, really. Which we're not really set up for that. Oh. Perfect. Wiltshire, this tile right here is perfect for a dock. That's what we want. The crafting micromanagement is coming in patch 1.1, which they're calling, I think, the Invisible Hand update. And they have been giving previews of it. We have a new Paragon. Okay, currently our Paragon is slotted into our foreign advisor, and you know what? He's doing a pretty good job there. Chief Advisor, build production? That's nice. That's pretty nice. I mean, we could start working on some early masterpieces as well for prestige. That's also not a bad idea. I don't know if there's a quick way to find out what slots are available for great work production. There you go. So a book over here. I don't know if we have one. I mean, any of the Paragons can work on anything. Okay, if we take Mark the Evangelist here, we can have them work on a book masterpiece right now. So I think I like the idea of.
Mark the Evangelist.
Yeah, there's. Oh, it does show the slots. Oh, thank you. I didn't. For some reason, I thought that all this showed is which masterpiece I had built. But yeah, we're gonna throw Mark the Evangelist in the Great Hearth in London to start working on a masterpiece. The thing is, we actually might not need the blacksmiths as much because we're getting the raw resources from our mines, which Liverpool also built a mine. And yeah, is also getting these metal ingots, which I think is good. Precious metal is also good, but the metal ingots get used for some important things and wonders. Oh, any chance we can start the Colossus now? Yes. Let's do that. Brilliant, beautiful. Because we still need some prestige over here. But if no one beats us, and admittedly it's been a pretty slow build, but if no one beats us to the pyramids, we're going to be really happy. Because the Colossus, I think, is much more likely to fall to us because of its limited placement options. The barracks over here, I think, is an excellent idea to build in Dender, as someone had suggested, because we could get it to high security, and that becomes a good place for us to muster. On the other hand, maybe there's some basics we want to look at. Let's see, you've got tons of food, you've still got some growth to spend. You know, this might not be a bad idea, actually. Apothecary. Oh yeah, we could just stack all the apothecaries there, which... That's, I mean, I don't really need them, but maybe we leave these 4 slots open to run 4 apothecaries in Gujarat. Although Gujarat, man, that is a good food area. Everything here is very food-oriented. Wow. Yeah, we can just build more farms over here where we've already got them. They'll boost each other, and that'll provide enough food for the long term, which is great. That's another good food place. Okay. And Berengen has a dwelling, yeah, which, again, is all just going to have to get moved around. Oh, we've got cattle coming in now. That's really good. Because then we can build plows faster. Is a mountain lion... Oh, we could boop that for our quest. This wedge, they can all hunt. The spearman hunts, I believe, as well. And the archers do as well. So this should do a pretty good job. Well, maybe I just build a farm. We don't really need it now, but I think it's going to get it. Well, okay, Warham's got nothing going on. I mean, again, it's a good food place, but we could build whatever we want. You know what? Here. I'm gonna go ahead and get the barracks so we can muster from here. A research agreement? That sounds great! Buddy! We should start making metal tools. Okay, these pots are also good, these metal pots. Need some ropes to fit into these workshops as well. Maybe I should just do a little rope cycle first. We've got wool coming in now. That helps a lot. Yeah, I'll spend some wealth. Let's get some rope just so we can fit this in. Unless we think where gears aren't too far away. Gears... High medieval era, metal... No, yeah, we're not going to get that for a little while. So yeah, let's do a few more ropes. Hunting strictly a time thing. Yeah, it might just be that, but we got more hit points as a wedge, but I think it does hurt all of them. So maybe it doesn't help to make them stronger, but it's fine. All right, yeah, you're parked in Liverpool, which is lovely. Another claim generated in London. Let's take this shellfish now as another source of either rare gems or salt, both of which have some value. And, oh, we've got negative food. You know what? Let's throw some cured meats in here to keep you growing, London. Another crafter. Okay, you know what? We are going to start on metal tools. Let's use our metal ingots that we've got kicking around. Timber production is much better, so we're going to do that. Even though it uses a little bit more, that's going to be okay. And really, this could really be an infinite job. Although what I might want to do is still put a limit, because I might want to adjust these resources from time to time. So I'll set a nice high number, just so that at some point I'll be forced to look at things again. Did we start... Yes, the Colossus over here, good. Can the pyramids be rushed yet? Soon. Very soon. Another Paragon. Okay, we're getting tons. Ovid can do a lot of masterpieces. So I don't really care about any of these. I think Hippolytus is not something very exciting for us. Build production's nice. Triumphs in our capital. I think I'd just like Ovid, although we only have the one masterpiece slot. But we can throw him as a chief advisor for now. Yeah. I like that.
Ovid, Rome.
Just knowledge everywhere, which is going to generally help our research for now. I want to keep the relationship with Belgium high here, so we're going to send him 100 materials. That does hurt a little bit, but it's going to cap out our relationship. Would you like an alliance, my friend? We'll build all the fishing nets, because we get good bonus of that as England. Ah, declined! Oh... Boo! Oh, I have no horses or horsemen, so I unfortunately cannot do this for the relationship boost with this tribe here. I can do this with Worthing. We met very early on. I'm sorry, who are we fighting? Okay. No, okay. Oh, no, that's what that's booping the mountain lion / cougar. Save your civilization from aggressive mountain lions. I mean, were they aggressive? They were kind of just sitting there minding their own business. I mean, oh my god, they were going right for us. Oh, do we have an expert? London has an expert. Thank you. Again, there's going to be more notification of that. I like slotting in experts into logging camps because they give +5 city craft production, which is nice. Mines are also good because they give building production. But yeah, throw that in so we're crafting everything a little bit faster in London. And yeah, just fortify into the city. Thank you very much. And we've got a little bit more money and we've advanced our production. Yes! Great Pyramids of Giza done next turn. Lovely. And then we might go and boost you, but the pyramids are an earlier wonder and could have been more competition. Happy to get this built. Look at that. I should really bring down the Lego set. So, what does it give us? What does it even... Oh, plus 20 city prosperity. Nice! So we're going to get a lot more tax income from Cumbria. Okay. And now we're out of the danger zone. We've made it through Q1 over here. We are now in the memorable tier. We're no longer forgettable. We are memorable. And we're going to take another big boost up when we finish the Colossus, which I don't feel was much of a danger being competed against. Interesting, the top tier people are all elsewhere. We have to build some boats and go exploring. I mean, we're playing as England, for crying out loud. You know what? Let's build a trireme in Cumbria. Crafting idol. Supply for the dwelling. Okay, so the metal pots aren't that exciting. I think they get used as an input for one of the other goods. But yeah, as an amenity, I mean, they do have a lot of health. I will give them that. I kind of feel like we want a second place, maybe ripping out some metal tools. Yeah, pots are for dwellings, but the pots go in as a supply into the dwelling for plus 3 health. Which means we need 4 dwellings to get above the 1, or to get above 10 to make a difference here, unless there's other things affecting stuff. Because just giving plus 3 isn't going to change anything. But you can also slot it into the city. Now, I don't know if they're competing. I think the slot for the metal pots competes with baskets, which give plus 1 production in a dwelling. So that's kind of hard to ignore. So I think we will take navigation, because again, we're playing as England. Makes sense. And maybe we'll build a great lighthouse. Yeah, basket's better than metal pots, exactly. Oh, okay, we have an expert and a region here. Well, let's get Lincolnshire, because it's got a couple of resources. Gives us something else on the coast as well. And then, yeah, your expert here. I mean, we can boost production in the crafting. If we really needed food here... Oh, the stone pit's good, because, yeah, plus 1 city build production. So we're going to build things faster. I really like that in the stone pits. Also, you need metal tools. You need a plow. You need a plow, but we don't have any more. Okay. Metal tools, rope. Let's upgrade you and you. And yeah, I don't think... Oh, we do have some furniture. So furniture is another plus 1 city production. So basket and furniture plus 1 city production. Amazing. Really good in those slots. Really good. We'll check. No, metal pots is with the same as baskets and the same as decorative vase. So the baskets give plus 1 city production. Not build production, not craft production. Generic production. Baskets are insanely good. But I think, even though it doesn't show us here right now, because probably we don't have it unlocked, there's some cooking tech later on that uses metal pots as an input. And so that's what they're very good for. But until that happens, we don't really need it. Oh, I should check the amenity situation too. Okay, no, we're good. Excellent. I can't rush this, although we're not that far off. We didn't have furniture last game because we never unlocked that tech, and it definitely hurt us. I might... Oh, no, I'm not going to build a trireme here. No, let's say we might want a trireme on the other coast, but if I'm going to do that, it's going to be Liverpool, I guess. Dendermond. Growth is happening, which is good. I am wondering about just going nuts on the apothecaries here, which is going to be kind of overkill for now, but will have value later on. Oh, can we build walls? It's called city walls, right? Yes, we can. Thanks for the reminder. That's a good idea. Our quest... Yeah, 10 turns to have horsemen, which you don't have. So Hanging Gardens is based on a technology that we don't have. Because we need irrigation, which we don't have. Or, hold on, it's not telling us it's unlocked by. Oh, but the problem is we don't have flowers. So we need irrigation to be able to build the Topiary Park or flower fields. And irrigation comes in the Iron Age, which is the age we're in. Wait, did I already unlock it? Researched irrigation. Flower fields. I need dye. Well, that's actually fine. In Liverpool, did I not just grab a tile with dye? Yeah. So once you finish your Colossus of Rhodes, build a farm over here. In fact, we could go straight to an irrigated farm. It's not much of a difference though. Like a little bit more. Well, it's double, I guess, the bonus production. Takes a while to build. No, we might consider that. The Mandrake I'll just build a regular farm on. And then we might want to boost this with a water well. Or we might want the water well because it's one per city. We might want that in somewhere that specifically makes food. But yeah, we'll get those down. Oh yeah, we should check our trade deals. They don't run out. Unless for some reason I think they lose the ability to make it. So no, they're still here. But I might want to change it. For example, I don't need to import pottery anymore. We could import... I could actually import the jewelry, because that's still quite good for us at this stage in the game. Or bread. I know, I think I like this. So good to have a friend in this game for a trading partner. My God. You know what? I think we'll end up building our city walls everywhere. Unless they've got siege equipment, they won't be able to just take the city. My trade deals are OP. Trade is OP in history, right? That's the thing. Every game that is built on empire building, empire management, anything like that, trade should be one of the most potent things that you can do in the game, because trade was one of the most OP things you could do in real life. Makes perfect sense. Claim a region. At a glance, they're all kind of same. We could grab more sea stuff. I guess I could... You know what? Let's go out here. Double shellfish. When trade broke down, the Bronze Age collapse happened. Right, yeah. So, the Bronze Age collapse, all these Bronze Age civilization, overnight, not overnight, obviously, because timescales, but basically overnight, every civilization in the Bronze Age collapsed. And one of the things being blamed for it were the Sea People. Totally generic, unexplained. No one really knew where the heck they came from. There are, of course, some theories. But the Sea People just came and killed everyone. Now, it's a little more complicated than that. What they really did is they killed a lot of big trade centers. Like Egypt, for example, was able to defeat them. They were one of the few powers that was able to defeat the Sea People, wherever they might be. It may have been Northern Europeans. But while they survived, none of their trading partners did. So then the ancient Egyptian civilization collapsed, not because they were defeated by the Sea People, but because trade basically stopped being a thing that existed. Ooh, regions. Ooh, furs, pig and stone, like more meteorites. Sheeps. Actually, maybe I should grab Jarkand over here just because Belgium is doing some funny things. Sea People were random invaders in Total War Pharaoh. Oh, how neat. Very appropriate. Where do I want to put this expert? What does it do in the barracks? Just a bunch more city security. Which we don't really need until we're mustering. you know what? I'll do it anyway, because it could still contribute maybe to a golden age, which we're nearly there, which is another one of our cards. We haven't conquered enemy civilization. We did conquer one of their cities. We haven't assigned a paragon yet to a military force. Golden Age is very likely to get there. We will survive the act transition. We're working on our first ship. You order this in the order I think it's going to happen. Oh, we did convince a tribe to join our nation, so we can mark that off too. I think at this point, it's fair to say we have 5 different unique natural resources. I'm not counting them, but I'm pretty sure we're well above that. Oh, win your first battle? Oh, we did that ages ago. Cool. We're just chewing through these cards. They're like, choose one at random, which we did. Again, we went YOLO on a wonder, on a triumph, because that's the card we pulled randomly. But since then, we're just seeing as how many of these we can make. Hello. Are you one of the top ones? Because you're from far away. No, you're not actually. Who are these 3 people who are doing so well? Also, they announced they're introducing Canada as a civ. We'll clearly have to play that. Longship, Lighthouse, Knowledge. Oh yeah, +1 merchants as well. That's quite good. And then the Great Lighthouse. Seems like the sort of thing we want. And the Colossus of Rhodes! Nice. And then we can choose a new technology. I'm going to take hospitality now. Mostly for the roads.
Your scholars come to you for guidance.
India still hates me.
Ancient religious text was found that they believe holds important wisdom. However, the nation that found it will only share their findings if you...
You know what? Come at me, bro.
A solemn figure draped in ceremonial vestments.
What do you want? A spearman.
Tribal hall.
We'll delay it. We'll see if we can build a spearman to trade to you or something. The Colossus of Liverpool. Yes. Yeah, materials going up. We are producing a little bit of extra here, which is good. More city walls. I think we're going to make some military here. Let me start a bowman. And we're going to deploy, yep, just a single trireme. Oh, which planet are we deploying over there? Okay, that's fine.
You have entered a golden age.
We've entered a golden age! Mark off another card. Oh yeah, I have to make just a regular spearman too for the mission. Okay, bonus prestige while it's running. You know what, let me buy that and then I'll queue up over here the generic spearman. All right, and we'll send the boat out to explore. I do kind of wish the boats had an auto explore function because I am lazy. Okay, we know we need a few plows. Let me work on that. Mr. Plow, that's my name. That name again is Mr. Plow. I do want some wheels for production boosts and all kinds of different things, but we know we need some plows for some farms.
A harried messenger enters your court.
Oh, the Aztecs are going to be pissy too. We might have some drama llama in the future over here. Oh, you're being besieged. You're at war with the Aztecs and with Egypt and with someone we don't know yet. I don't know what that symbol is. India, what did you do? Ooh, neat. Love this little island. Like, right. No, that's going to dead end over there. Okay. What did you do, India? I don't think they're long for this world. We could do monument building just because it unlocks a new wonder. Actually, textiles, because that's only garments and belts, which garments is good, but we'll be able to get it later with haberdashery. Might still be worth getting it now. There's also coinage, but the coins and that stuff, well, the trading post is actually pretty good money, but we can get it later. It's a wonder we could build. So let's do monument building. We need 5 wheels for the Great Lighthouse. You've built your spearman for the quest. Build me another, sorry, not an archer, a bowman. My bad. I don't know if this auto completes. I don't know if I have to have it deployed. I think just having it in the bank is enough. Manage roads. Let us build a road from here to there. And from here to there. And... I mean, it's sort of there. Can we get a more direct connection? Looks like no. Okay. All right. Get these roads up. No mustard. Okay. If India gets eliminated before they are changed, does an additional city get eliminated? No, it does not. Anyone who gets eliminated through warfare just it automatically counts as one of these that becomes forgettable, regardless of their prestige. So we're smack in the middle of memorable, which is pretty much in line with how we've gone through our first age transitions in the past. And in theory, we might have some more wonders coming. And really, there's not that much of a spread. Like, we're only 350 points behind first place, which is, you know, maybe 2 wonders. Need spearmen reserved for quests will be deployed automatically. Okay, cool. Well, it's 4 o'clock. That's a 2-hour streaming block, which was what we were sponsored for. Here's the thing. I want to keep playing this game, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to call this challenge done. Oh, yeah, we've built our first ship as well. So we completed all of these things. We did Learn the Ropes, which is build first ship. Utopia, reach a golden age for your people. The Art of War, win your first battle. What's mined is yours, have 5 different unique natural resource. Promises, convince a tribe to join your nation. Here, kitty. Save it from a mountain lion. Artisan, craft 10 amenities or supplies for your citizens. The Silk Road, establish trade with another nation. Agrarianism, build a farm. And Emerge Triumphant, build your first triumph. So we crushed a whole ton of those. But I think we will probably not continue this run on a stream. We are going to be revisiting this when the 1.1 patch comes out, though, because I am really enjoying this game. I really think it's really good. You conquered 2 in my game before first stage transition. No one's going to get forgotten. Yeah, you can go really aggro, that's for sure. And we've done some aggroness before. I mean, we did this. I don't know, there's maybe 2 more Aztec cities down here. It's a little hard to read. That's kind of how I would interpret this. So, oh, I think with the little border here, I think these are 2 separate cities. So we probably could actually rush them and do that, but we'll see. We're going to wrap it up here. We're going to rate a Kiss for Luck now. Next live stream's on Wednesday, where we are going to be playing and finishing Terra Invicta. Therefore, freeing up many live stream slots. So it'll be interesting to see what we do. Belgium's sort of annoying me with the way they've divided up the continent. At least they're our friends, although I'd be happier if they were our ally. And this might not last. There might have to be something. We'll see. Saturday might be more Timbermorn. I don't know. But yeah, if there is a link in the What Game, as well as an image down below where you can click, where you can find out more about Ara History Unfold, where you can purchase it. This stream was sponsored by Xbox Game Studios, which I appreciate very much because I enjoyed the game and I like the excuse to play more, and these cards are really cool. This is really neat. This might be something else that once I figure out a good system for organizing and mailing things to people, this could be another little cool little swag thing to send out to people. Game needs autofilling resources based on a rule. They are working on a meta economy manager. That's the big thing with the 1.1 patch that I think everyone is very excited for. Because I really like managing all these resources and the slots and things like that. But I would like it to be a little less click intense, which they are actively developing, which is a really good sign. Yeah, I think that brings us to a close. If you've wanted to see our previous Ara games, it is being uploaded to YouTube. I think I've got something else to upload for that. Also, yeah, I got to check on that RimWorld. Apparently something was maybe missed there. So let me double check the RimWorld recordings. But that's that. Let's go rate a Kiss for Luck, and I'll see you on Wednesday for Terra Invicta. Bye-bye, everyone.